Alright, hello YouTube, it's me Sam again, and today I have a more technical and in-depth review of the PS Vita. My first Vita review was a quick overview, just a quick features check and all that, unboxing type thing. This is more in-depth and technical for those of you who are interested in that. Alright, so let's get started. So the CPU is a 4-core ARM Cortex MP4 processor. The storage capacity of the Vita internal memory is only about 512 megabytes of RAM space, or in I think this is the 512 is in the 3G, and the Wi-Fi model is only 128 megabytes, which is extremely low, just enough for you to start exploring the Vita, not enough for you to say have any save data. But you are required by most games and most applications to have a PS Vita memory card, which you can get in 4GB, 8GB, 16, or 32. In my opinion, you should go directly to the 16 or 32. The 8 and the 4 are extremely low. They run out very quickly. I made the mistake of getting the 4. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna have many DLC games and all that stuff. So I got a 4. I ran out of memory within 2 hours. The game demos are extremely high memory. The save data is even higher memory. Just to install the game in your Vita is high memory. And then so that's the memory. For display, you get a 5-inch OLED touchscreen, multi-touch, not just touchscreen, multi-touch screen. It's 24-bit color, 960 by 544 HD pixels in the screen. You have a 4-core SGX 543 MP4 processor to support graphics, nice graphics. I think 720 or 1080. For other features, you have your touchscreen up here. You got your rear touchpad. You got your 6-axis motion control, 6-axis motion sensing as well. 3-axis electronic compass, D-pads. You got your control pads right here. Otherwise, D-pads. You got your 12 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys can count. And then, of course, you have your analog stick. Sorry, D-pad, analog stick. My bad. And then you have your front and back camera, front camera. Both those cameras are only about 0.3 megapixels, which, in my opinion, is extremely low. Of course, it is. The pictures are really grainy. And then you have your Wi-Fi connectivity, Bluetooth connectivity, and 3G connectivity if you get the 3G model. You get your PlayStation Network account linked to this. You get your DLCs and all that. Dimensions. All right. So for height, it is about 83.55 millimeters or 3.28 inches. For the width, you have 7.2 inches. So this is 5 inches and give or take an inch and a half on each side, or inch on each side. So then you got your 7.2 inch width, 182 millimeters, and then the depth of it is 0.73 inches. That's just the sleekness of it. And then the weight of the Vita is, for the Wi-Fi version, the one that I have, is about 260 grams. Not that bad, 9.2 ounces. And the what's it called? 3G one is just about 100 grams more. I think so, something like that. So then, unlike the PSP and the PlayStation 3, the PS Vita does not use the XMB or the X Cross Media Bar interface. Instead, it uses a touchscreen-based UIW live area, which is what you see when you get into your Vita. You get your, this is called a UIW live area, which includes various social networking, YouTube, Facebook, Foursquare. I don't have that. Twitter, all that can be integrated into it. Software for the PS Vita is distributed on a flash memory card. For example, if I were to pull out, okay, this is what it comes on now. It's not It's no longer on the UMDs from the PSP. It is on the small SD card looking device. And then it's called a PlayStation Vita card, not the UMD, like I said before. The size and the form factor of the card itself is very, very similar to an SD card, like I said before. If you put an SD card next to it, let me get one here. So SD card, and then you get your just about the same size as an SD card. Pretty convenient, not unlike the UMDs where you had to lug around like 10 if you had more. And then some applications in game require you to use a memory card. Not this. Some applications in game require you to use the memory card. So to show you the memory card, I'm gonna have to turn my PS Vita off. Let me turn that off really quick. Then I can show you the size of the memory card. The memory card is very, very small. It's kind of like a micro SD card in some ways. There you go. That's the memory card right there. You got your memory card right here. Very small, as you can see. Or my finger's really big. Haha. Okay. So you got your memory card. The PS Vita is not compatible with any other memory storage device aside from the memory cards made and sold exclusively for the PS Vita. These little tiny cards, they cost extremely more. They cost a lot more than if you were to just go and buy a 16 gigabyte micro SD card. I'm pretty sure that's why Sony only has you buy it from them so they can make more money, which was really, it really pisses me off the way that they can't let any other SD card or micro SD card be compatible with this, so just so they can make more profit. I mean, you pay more for these than you pay for. You pretty much pay as much as you pay for a 16 gigabyte by Sony. You pay around $60. For that, you can get a 64 gigabyte micro SD card by SanDisk. So I'm gonna go through some of the buttons. Of course, you got your right, left power button. This is the PS Vita card slot right here. I already opened that for you. And then in the other one right here, this is the accessory dock. For example, if you were to get a grip on this, you would put that in there. And then you have your volume. You have your volume buttons right here, similar to the iPhone, circular in shape. You got your front camera, D-pad, left stick, you got your left analog, and then you have your speaker right here. Your left speaker, right analog, start, select, PlayStation Home. And then on the back you have your touchpad. Down here you got your memory card slot. And right next to the memory card slot is the mic, and underneath is the charging port and the headphone jack. So that is a technical and in-depth review of the PS Vita by Sony. If you want, well, not really if you want, I'm going to do a game review of FIFA Soccer and Reality Fighters in a while, and with FIFA Soccer I will demonstrate the rear touchpad. So rate, comment, and subscribe.